guys, I'm Jenna, also known as Zayla13. Today I'm going to be showing you how I paint another Legion Warlock, Fyanna, Torment of Everblight. I'm using a Micro Art Studio Desert Wasteland base. Starting with a white primer, I base coat the armor and metal parts with cold steel. Now I mix Agrax Earthshade with Seraphim Sepia and apply it once the metal has dried. Then I highlight it with cold steel to increase the contrast. I do a rough dry brush on the armor but pay closer attention to the weapon. Then I hit it again with the Agrax Sepia mix to deepen the tone. I paint the base with zoomable brown. Then I wash it with Nuln oil. I dry brush the base with zoomable brown, and then working further outwards with each colour, I dry brush Scrag Brown, Zamisi Desert, and Screaming Skull. I finish the base off with black rims. I base coat the skin with Rickarth Flesh, and the hair with Rucksack Tan, mixed with Blood Tracker Brown. I highlight the hair with Zamisi Desert, followed by Screaming Skull. Then I wash the skin and hair with Seraphim Sepia. The blighted spikes were painted with Scrag Brown, and then Rhinox Hide, followed by a wash with Nuln oil. I added a little black to the tips of the horns, and filled in her eyes with the same colour. I dotted in the whites of the eyes with Menoth White highlight mixed with Morrow White. I painted the wrappings and bones with Screaming Skull mixed with Rickarth Flesh. Then I painted the wood on the base and leather straps with Steel Legion Drab. I go over the bones, wrappings, straps and wood with a wash of Agrax Earthshade. Then I highlight the bone and wrappings with my Rickarth Bone mix, adding white for the final highlight. I highlight the straps and wood with Steel Legion Drab, mixing in bone for the final highlight. I give all my warlocks a slightly different spot colour, so I'm going to start the cloth with a mix of Royal Purple and Murderous Magenta. I highlight it with a mix of Beaten Purple and Murderous Magenta, adding a little white for the final highlight. I highlighted the skin with Rickarth Flesh, adding a little white for the final layer. I painted her lips with zoomable brown, adding Midland Flesh to highlight the lower lip. I highlighted her scales and gave her some blight spots with Scrag Brown. I paint the claws with Zamisi Desert, and highlight with Screaming Skull. I used white for the final highlight. I highlight the weapon and buckles with cold steel to differentiate them from the armor. I finish off the base with grass tufts and static grass. And here's the finished model. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'll see you later.